Hi, everybody. Welcome to the show. Senator Hawley went on Hannity last night to talk about the new giant threat to security, the ownership of 0.9% of foreign-owned farmland by the Chinese. That's right, 0.9%, not of all U.S. farmland, but of foreign-owned farmland. How much farmland is foreign owned in the US? You might be asking, to get a sense of just how important or unimportant this issue is. Well, it's 3.1%. That is right. The Republicans are calling it a matter of national security, that farmland is owned by the Chinese. Let's take a listen and then we'll break it down.
I wanted to buy farmland and ranch land in China. If I wanted to buy land in China near their military installations, do you think I or any other American would be allowed to do so by the
No, you would not be allowed to do so, but you would be allowed to move your corporation over there, getting rid of American jobs and using the cheap Chinese labor and then selling those cheaper goods back in the United States for still a big old profit, but a profit that's not going to the workers. You could probably do that.
government of China?
Yeah, I highly doubt it, Sean. Here's what I do know is that Chinese corporations now own almost 340,000 acres.
That sounds like a lot until you think about how many actual farmland acres there are in the United States.
Of American farmland. I mean, listen, I come from a farm state. Food security is national security. Chinese corporations.
Okay, so he's talking about food security being national security. Yes, I agree. If food security is national security, then the number one thing we should try to deal with is climate change, because climate change is messing up with our food production. Is it not? Yes, it is.
And people who are associated with the Chinese Communist Party should not own any land, a single acre of American farmland. We need to protect our food security. We need to protect our national security.
So they're making a difference between food security, which is indeed under threat again from climate change, and national security, because some of those farms are near some military bases. Okay, I could see maybe wanting to not have that be the case for spying reasons. I mean, you saw that balloon that went out of control and came over here. Who knows what else the Chinese are up to?
So let's ban it. My legislation would ban it across the board. That's what we need to do to protect this country.
He basically wants to ban, the Chinese owning farmland. Listen, that's fine, but just FYI, Canada, Germany, and Italy own way more farmland in the United States than does China. So this is clearly anti-Chinese. He made reference to them being communists. Well, in Italy, they have a fascist prime minister. So, hey, pick your poison.
Hope you get this through. I think that is critical to our national security.
China bad. I don't understand why they're like drumming up for a war with China. This just seems like a bad idea. And then in other areas, they are complaining about the Democrats and their involvement in the Ukraine, but they're cool with poking at the Chinese. Let's see what else they have to say.
I think we'd be within our rights to use eminent domain and take that land back and not allow foreign entities or foreign nationals to be buying up farmland, ranch land, and land near military installations, especially after the balloon incident. So
yes, the balloon incident. I did mention that, and now he mentioned it. Eminent domain is where the government seizes private property for public use. Isn't that socialism? You would hate that, unless it's for national security of the concerns that you actually care about and not the ones that are actually more pressing. In fact, there is, as I film this, the Senate intelligence hearing on worldwide threats with heads of U.S. security agencies are meeting right now I'll look into whether they're talking about climate change. I hope somebody is. Again, what do you think about why the Republicans are poking at China? Are they just, stoking anti-Chinese sentiment? Are they fools? Tell me. Leave it in the comments. I'm Julianna Forlano. Thanks for watching.